Welcome to How Preschool Teachers Do It.
I'm Cindy.
I'm Alison.
And we have a combined 55 years of experience working with children, families, and experts in early education.
We are not random influencers.
No, we are not. Whether you are new or have been our podcast peeps since 2018, we are thrilled you found us. Hi, preschool peeps.
Hi, peeps.
We are here today with sort of a recommendation episode.
Yay.
We don't always do that, but
I love these.
We've come across some things that we really want to make sure you all know about, have, or can get.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And those are some really fantastic books that did not exist when we all were young.
Yes.
And I wish that they did.
I wish they did.
All right. So before we do that, though, we're going to do our what has become traditional shout out of different places where people are listening to and or watching us.
Yes. Yes. So today we are shouting out Scotland. So hello to all the folks there. And we are also shouting out Las Vegas, Nevada.
I haven't been there in years.
I've never been to, Las Vegas, and I want to go. Definitely want to go.
But I've been there so long ago that it's like I've never
totally
been there.
Now,
yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah,
like
it's like you've never been there.
So thank you all for being our preschool peeps.
Preschool peeps.
I don't know
Thank
what happened
you.
there.
It's the whole name of the show.
I know.
And she did.
I can't. Our preschool peeps. We appreciate you. We're always glad to hear from you, and keep listening or watching, and definitely let your friends and neighbors know.
Yeah.
And if you could do us a favor, if you're not a YouTube person with this podcast, next time you're on YouTube, can you search for our podcast and like and subscribe, because that helps our stats a whole bunch. It makes us more visible. And if you're enjoying this, other people might too.
Can too.
Yes. Also, feel free to give us like 5 stars on whatever you're on.
Yeah.
We're not going to object to that.
Yeah, just throw those stars out there for us.
Yeah, we would love that with a good review, hopefully.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so we're here today to talk about books that we wished existed when we were young, but they did not.
But they did not. Yes.
So, and it started with, I was working with someone who wanted to earn a CDA credential, and for that credential, they have to write a bibliography of books. So I actually get to learn about all the new books that are out there, either through my students or when I go to do observations and read portfolios.
That is cool.
And there was a couple of them that really stood out to me. So we're going to share. And then Allison, of course, came in with more. Yeah. So we're going to share. And I have one up on my screen right now that I said to Allison, I really just sort of want to get this for other people because I love it. It's this is called The Invisible String. It's by Patrice Karst. I hope I'm saying that right. Just the message of it is so beautiful. When I was a young child and I had separation anxiety, I really struggled with this. And the adults didn't know what to do with you, and so they just told you, you'll be fine, go to school.
You're fine.
You're fine, go to school. So here's a better message than, you're fine, go to school.
Go to school.
So in the book, there's a mother who tells her 2 children that they are all connected by an invisible string. And the children want to know more about that and understand how that would be possible. And she explains to them that the invisible string is love. That's it. I'm just going to let that sit there. I think that is beautiful.
Yes.
I think it's something that even applies to my adult children, that we are always connected by this invisible string. And that invisible string is our love for each other.
It's true.
I love that so much.
It's just a beautiful way to state that, right? Like, because there's other books that are not as beautiful as that. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. They state it differently, right? Like, about like the kissing hand, like if I kiss you in the hand, then my love is always with you. There's that one.
There's that
but
one.
This one is so different. Like saying that we're all connected with string, which there is that whole like string theory out there that you'll find your loved one because you're connected through a string, and your string might go all this way and that way, but eventually it leads to that person. You ever hear that?
Yeah,
it's
I've heard of that.
It's like how people say this is why you have to go through all those heartaches to find the one that's your true love, and it's okay because you'll eventually find each other because you're connected by a string. And that's what this is kind of about. Like, you'll always be connected to the ones that you love, always, whether they're here or in a different country or traveling, or I'm at work and you're at school, or you've passed away. We will still always be connected.
I love this so much.
I want to cry.
I know, it's so sweet. By the way, it's part of a series. There's like the invisible string, but there's also the invisible leash, which is about loss of a pet. The invisible web, which is about love and universal connection.
I can't with the dog. No.
And then there's something called You Are Never Alone, an invisible string lullaby. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Patrice Karst, for giving us the invisible string.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, beautiful. But there are others. That's not the only one, folks. Not the only one. So I told you I had separation anxiety. And there's also things having to do with anxiety. One of those books is called A Little Spot of Anxiety. But that's also a series, right?
It's an entire box set. I think it's
yeah, look at this.
I think it's like 10 books. And it goes through, it might even be more than 10 books. I'm not sure. It goes through every emotion, I think. It's like a little spot of worry, a little spot of anxiety, a little spot of happiness, a little spot of kindness. And like it teaches kids like a little bit of any of it, you know. It's normal in your emotional day, right?
Yeah.
But
just please go get the little spot of books if you don't have them.
Are great.
And so, you know, the age for the invisible string's a little older. It's like pre-K and up.
Yeah.
A little spot. I'm looking at these.
I think there's versions of this book.
Wait, I'm looking.
That there might be toddler books.
Let me see. I'm looking. So you can easily find the box set.
There's like a whole bunch of them.
There's a box set of the little
there
spot
it is.
books.
Wait, I just saw the age.
Did it go
3
by?
to 7.
So this is maybe a little younger. Take a look for that. A little spot of.
Yeah.
There's a box set.
This book that just popped up is also a wonderful one, but it might be for older kids. It's called What Should Danny Do? And it goes through.
It starts at around 4 years old.
Yeah. I've read it, I think when I was teaching kindergarten, I was reading this book because there's also another version of it. There's 2 or 3 versions, but it goes through scenarios of like Danny's having trouble doing something at school or got into an argument with somebody at school. What should he do? And it gives you like 2 choices and the children can vote. And then you flip to the page of what you voted for. Here's how it affected Danny's day. And so then by the end, like if you choose all the calmer or more social emotional kind of solutions, or you could just be like, I'm just going to be mad. And at the end, it shows like, hey, Danny had a really rough day because he chose to be mad or he chose to fight the kid or he chose to hit him. But if he chooses all the other things, then it's like, oh, I had a good day. It kind of shows you like how one decision can impact others and also you throughout the day, which is cool because it puts it in their hands, I think, the choices, which is cool.
There's another set of books that I actually saw. I was out shopping and they had it in the store I was in.
Yeah.
They had it. I'm not even going to say, but they had it in the, I don't know, on a start
in a very popular store. That's
in a very
the United
popular
States.
store
Yes.
that's in our area. And we were waiting in line and the books were right there. And I started picking them up and looking at them. And my husband was with me and he was just like, wow, I love that. Yeah. And they're like called the food series. They are. They're called the food series. The food. No, I'm wrong. It's the food group book series.
I didn't know it was called that.
I've
read a lot of those books, and they all are based on some sort of food.
Yeah,
but I didn't realize it was called that.
That's what they're called. The food. I'm going to say it again because I messed it up. The food group book series. Is what I'm talking about. And the books are like this. Ready? There's one called The Good Egg. Another one called The Bad Seed. Yes. Another one called The Smart Cookie. The Great Escape.
The Big Cheese.
The Couch Potato. The Cool Bean.
Yeah. I didn't realize there were that many of those books. Like I knew about 2 or 3 of them, but I didn't realize there were so many.
There's a whole bunch of them, but you can also get them separately. You know, you can get them separately. So if we go into this, right, and all of these really easily accessible.
The humble pie.
The humble pie. The humble pie. Oh my God, that's adorable.
It's really cute.
Oh, so cute. I want to see in the descriptions. I keep looking. If you're on YouTube, I keep looking over this episode and the last episode. We're using a lot of resources. Sorry, folks. Sorry. They don't really have.
They don't have the age group?
The age group for this one. But they look to me like, you know, your typical early childhood. Yeah. And I was recently in an early childhood, a child care program, and they had the whole series out for all the children.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah, they had them all on their bookshelf. So definitely the preschool age groups.
That's a good one.
Yeah. A Game of Scones. Oh my gosh. I know who I'm buying that for. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, I have to find this. I should just buy the series and start handing them out for people they apply to. The Game of
Which one am I
Thrones.
gonna get?
Oh my gosh. I know who I hope she's not listening right now. Allison, I'll tell you the story later.
Okay.
I hope she's not listening because I want to give it to her and have her laugh.
Yeah.
Oh my
All
gosh,
right.
this is awesome. I'm keeping this up on my screen. There are bad food
That's the-
guru books. There are good food group books. Oh my gosh, it's the books based on food that teach about humans
Yes.
are amazing.
Yeah.
So please do find
that
those,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Go find
Yeah.
those. Also, I want to give this a shout out while we're talking about great books that didn't exist when I was a classroom teacher and when my children were young. I would like to give a giant shout out to Pete the Cat.
I love Pete the Cat.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it. They are great messages.
It is great messages.
They intrigue the children and they have important language and literacy sound patterns.
Yes.
That teach children to isolate sounds even and rhythms.
Yes.
And oh my gosh,
because they
they're
have
great.
like usually a song in the middle somewhere. Yeah, but Pete the Cat. You know what else? What book I've been using a lot recently is because we're learning about rules. Is the No Davids? The David Goes to School.
Oh yeah, the No
The
David.
David Goes to School one. The children, it really helped them with the rules. They're like, well, he's not being a good listener. He's not using his walking feet. And even if you've listened to our last episode, there was a page in the David book about being tardy to school and how that affects them. And I had to teach the children what tardy meant. And I'm like, that's when you're late. And if you miss an hour of school, you miss a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so like if you could tie these things in. And I've read that book before, but for whatever reason, the class I currently have, it really stuck with them. So sometimes like some books work for some classes and maybe not others. You just got to test them all out. But there's so many really good ones out there.
Oh my gosh, so many.
Yeah.
It's really incredible. Look, the cool bean.
The cool bean.
The cool bean.
That's a cute
We're
one.
getting such a kick out
I
of
know.
this. Well, I want to go back to the spot. What was
A little spot.
a little
of.
spot of?
Yeah.
A little spot of books.
Yeah.
So the little spot of books. Please put these on your wish list. My goodness.
Yes, they're so good.
There's a little spot of emotional regulation series.
Mm-hmm.
A little spot of feelings box set. There's
Yeah,
multiple
there's a lot
box
of them.
sets
Look
of
at
these.
that. Like anger. This one goes through anger, anxiety, happiness, sadness.
These seem to
Love,
come from
a little spot of love,
a little spot
a
of
little
love.
confidence, and a little peaceful spot.
That's my home. I'd like it
Yeah,
to be a little peaceful
peaceful.
spot. These seem to be by someone named Diane Alber.
Yeah. I
So
think she
thank you
writes
for
all of
that.
those.
Wow, it's really noble work.
Yeah.
Also, they have plush toys to go with all of these. I
Yes,
saw the plush
because they
toys
have
going
different
with the food
colors.
group
Yeah.
one, and I saw
Yeah.
plush toys going with the spot
spots.
one.
Yeah.
So you can get the plush toys
Yeah.
for home or your
Or, yeah, for a
classroom
good
or your
prop in
program.
your meetings. Yeah.
Yeah. And once I'm in here, I'm still looking over to the right, because once you're in these, they set up, of course, other recommendations for you.
Yeah.
There's like a little spot mix match. It's a
Oh,
whole little
there's a
spot
game.
world.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a whole world.
Yeah.
That really I wish was something when we were young, because it's even talking about emotions no one talked to me about.
Well, even just naming those emotions, like when we were kids, they didn't name anxiety as anxiety. Like, I don't remember learning that word until I was like older in therapy. Okay, so, and that was old. Okay, because like, or like maybe the definition of anxiety was like not as serious as what we would take it now. Maybe it's like, oh, you just have a little anxiety, it's fine. No, like it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a little different than just being a little nervous for something. It's like, no, like this like could take over my whole day.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
really this
So,
is like
yeah.
folks.
This is me going down rabbit holes, as Cindy has gotten me out of rabbit holes before she knows.
You know, the classics the classics are really nice and all,
Yeah, they are.
but you got to add these. It's not enough to just, when I walk into programs and their books look like it's 1980 in there, it's not enough. You have to get these newer books. They're
Oh,
fantastic.
You're so good.
They're fantastic.
Yes.
So please do think about, what are some of the social struggles that children go through, and what are today's books about them, right?
Right.
And what are some of the things that we now know are part of the science of reading, and which children's books support that?
Yes. Yeah.
And please put away the books where like mean old ladies are eating children.
I know.
Like it's done. That's
Please
you know when you watch a
stop.
TV show and like you watch a TV show or you see a movie from like 20 years ago and we all look at each other and go, that does not hold up. Why did we think this is terrible?
Inappropriate
This
in
has all
today's
kinds
world.
of bias in it. This is terrible.
Terrible.
The same can be true for those older books, so be
No,
very
that's
careful.
True. That's true. And I have seen teachers reading some of these books that are much older.
Yes.
And it was before we knew like the science of reading and like children's attention spans and things like that. And some of those books are like 40 pages long and they're still reading them.
You're absolutely
You
right.
know what I mean? So like,
You're absolutely right.
and you know, the message is not good necessarily because it's from a different time. I mean, back then that was fine maybe, but not now.
Not now.
Not now. Not with what we know now.
No, not now at all.
Yeah.
So we hope that this has inspired you to take a look at your book collection,
Yeah.
right? Make
Yeah.
some decisions. And we're going to let you go do that.
Yes.
And we are going to get ready to think about what will our next episode
Yay.
be. We hope you will come back for it.
Yes.
And thank you for being some of our preschool peeps.
Yes.
Encourage other people to be. Check us out on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Go to How Preschool Teachers Do It on Facebook.
Yes.
I also, by the way, have a Facebook page where you can get a lot of posts and things and resources and stuff.
I have a Facebook page, but it's all about my dog.
Okay.
So, but if you
like
want
dogs,
to see,
go
if you
to
want to see my
Allison's.
dog and all the field trips we take,
Yeah, then go to Allison's.
go to mine.
And also, what did I leave out? I left out your
Oh, the
website,
QR and the
howpreschoolteachersdoit.com.
QR
QR code is up right now
My
on
head was in the
YouTube.
way.
Yeah, it's up right now on YouTube. And we hope to catch you next week on the podcast.
Bye, peeps.